People have been asking how I do so many Forma. To start off with, screenshot top right for records later on, and apply a Forma, and since I don't want to change the polarity, and I don't have to, I simply don't. In the upcoming mission I will be gaining quite a bit of affinity from stealth kills, and as such I want a bit of damage. Jagged Edge and Pressure Point put me above the threshold whereby I can insta-kill enemies using finishers, for the most part, though I will be upgrading this later as soon as I can. My preferred node for ranking equipment is Oceanum on Pluto, the highest level Corpus spy mission on the solar map. I much prefer dealing with Corpus spy missions over Grineer, as the Grineer vaults seem far less consistent with a heavier reliance on line of sight mechanics, and I can't stand the Grineer sensor regulator drones.
I need you to get inside enemy data vaults and retrieve crucial intelligence data.
Watch for security systems.
All spy vaults are immediately identifiable both by the minimap and by the entry room. Our first one here is the double laser corridor.
Trigger the alarms now and they will start.
Within vaults, any detection by security cameras will immediately trip the alarms, so destroy them all on sight.
Due to our recent attacks, the enemy has installed new security measures to keep us
In the
out.
second corridor, one of the two vents at the top will always be open. Once you've made your way up to it, either by jumping or climbing, you can then simply follow the tunnel to the end and you'll be at the terminal.
Data extracted. They won't even know it's gone.
It's usually worth taking the time to kill a combat or scramblers enemy, as they have potentially very lucrative drops, as well as giving a decent chunk of affinity.
With honor.
And here we come to the second of our vaults, the Mission Impossible tile.
The target console is nearby. If you
The trick in this tile is to immediately turn around and jump through whichever of the two vents is open. Then, heading around to the left, make sure the enemy on the upper gantry is not looking in your direction before you step out. This is a good opportunity to get a free stealth kill on this particular fella here, before you jump up to the top and ascend your way down the lasers. The trick here is to take things slowly and make sure you don't jump in the laser beams. It's a question of practice and timing more than anything else.
Excellent work. A clean extraction with no alarms.
Today, I hate lasers.
Keep going. Nobody knows you're here.
And the third and final vault of this spy mission is the guard room. This room has two major configurations, the left and the right path. determined by which of the two initial doors are unlocked. Starting the left path, I jump from a specific location in order to destroy a camera which might see me if I make a mistake. I then jump across the room over the guards and climb into the vent on the far side, before walking to the end and destroying another camera which I need to get past. Now, despite how risky it looks, this is actually completely safe. The guards will never look in this direction, and I can actually stealth kill them afterwards for more experience.
Excellent work. A clean extraction with no alarms. 4. Get to extraction.
If you can't enjoy the moment, you need to go do something else.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
A typical run usually yields rank 16 or 17, but in this case I actually reached rank 18, so I'm able to install my full build, where I would normally leave off Life Strike. On to the second mission. This time I'm at full fighting strength, so I can be far more aggressive in combat.
Tenno, you are here to infiltrate data vaults and retrieve highly sensitive enemy information.
And the first vault of the second run is the one with lots of lasers. In this one you can take your time, shoot the cameras, and you just have to avoid touching the lasers. Using an AoE ability can greatly help in destroying most of the cameras. You can also use punch-through weapons in order to shoot the cameras through the walls, which can be of great help, but in this case I'm running with just a melee weapon. Be careful, because that camera, the one that used to be up there, can sometimes see you while you're hacking the terminal, so it's always worth destroying that one in particular.
The cryogenics core has malfunctioned. Expect colder than normal temperatures.
Second mission, second vault, another of the Mission Impossible vault. Again, turn around, jump in the vent, wait for the guard to not be looking in your direction, then head out.
Data extracted. They don't even know it's gone.
today, I really hate lasers. And the final vault of the second mission is the patrol room. Ideally, I'd like to shock this first camera, but since the guard is not a nullifier, it would chain to him and alert him, which would not be ideal. As a small bonus, focus and convergence both apply to the reward affinity for completing mission objectives, so that was quite a lucky spawn.
Data extracted. They won't even know it's gone. We have everything we came for. Get to extraction. Great work. I am pleased with your performance.
I would normally take this opportunity to finish upgrading my weapon, but that's not necessary after the first run.
Tenno, you are here to infiltrate data vaults and retrieve highly sensitive enemy information. Keep going. Nobody knows you're here. Due to our recent attacks, the enemy has installed new security
And we
measures
start
to
the
keep
final
us out.
mission with another example of
You're
the Mission
nearing
Impossible
console.
vault. You know the
Trigger
drill.
the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data. Excellent work. A clean extraction with no alarms. console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now,
For our penultimate vault, we have another instance of the patrol loop. Strangely enough, this is the first time I've ever seen them go counterclockwise.
Data extracted. They won't even know it's gone.
And there we have it, a combustion beam, exactly why it's worth taking the time to kill combat and Scrambus enemies.
You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data.
And our final vault is another laser hell. I could probably get away with intentionally failing this and still end up with rank 30, but I like to be thorough.
Excellent work. A clean extraction with no alarms. We have everything we came for. Get to extraction. Another job well executed.
And there you go, rank 0 to 30 in under 20 minutes, with a few extra nice rewards on the side. What's next? Well, another screenshot, and another Forma.